and I have to wait for maybe the wind to die down, but it looks like the rain's going to start again. We'll figure this out, but so far it's pretty cozy and pretty with this thing on. I like this. I got food I want to cook, but everything's kind of up in the air right now because the wind will not stop. And my little camp stove is not going to work precisely as I want. There's a whirlybird out there already. Wow, it's like 7 in the morning. Whew. Holy moly, helicopters are so loud. Glad they weren't doing this all night. That would have been terrible. All right, time to get up. Best weapon in the stealth camping arsenal is a hammock. So quick to deploy, so quick to take down, very small, etc. Last night I was worried the pitch of the hammock would make me roll all night, but I was yawning already, so I fell asleep pretty quick. Everything looks good here, better than when I showed up. Actually the same as when I showed up, but yeah, I got this one done. Nobody's the wiser. Just like it never happened. So the next video is going to be a departure from the stealth, but that's okay. I don't want to do any spoilers, but it is going to be fun for me. 2 videos lined up, interesting projects, and thank you everybody for watching. Please consider subscribing. My ride is here, and yeah, this was an interesting one. I'm glad it wasn't a busier airport because then I wouldn't have gotten any sleep. But felt like a baby, waking up every hour screaming. See you guys on the next one.
Businesses are the backbone of our communities, and Bank of America is the best bank for small and medium-sized businesses. With over 3,700 dedicated...
Hey guys, welcome to Camping with Steve. There's another roundabout, and this is busy. It's rush hour. People are coming. Just got to try to sneak in there as best as possible and break in traffic. I think we have a break in traffic. Making a run for it. Okay, I'm safely in the roundabout, and I'll get set up and explain exactly what's going on. I've been doing my trip across the country, and I stopped at a hotel last night. Now, I looked out the window, and I saw this roundabout. And I looked a little further, there's a Cabela's, there's a Princess Auto, there's a Canadian Tire Stadium, and there's a perfect roundabout. So, I checked out this morning and decided to stay another night in the roundabout this time. Basic setup for tonight. This air mattress right on the ground. It's beautiful here. There's these soft needles. I swear, this is a trap. Like when I saw everything so perfect here, it seems like a honeypot sting to catch me in the act. So there's this little stove to cook with, butane one. And this little stool. sold it at the beer store. So that packs up awesome, super sturdy. Put it in the little folding tripod chair I have. Got this little GSI Pinnacle stove thing to cook on tonight. And that's about it. It's a pretty simple, basic night here. And let's relax a little. Believe it or not, the name of the street I'm on is called Campo Drive. I think it's French, but the word camp is in there. Makes it seem even more suspicious, like this is a Truman Show thing where I'm going to get busted. It was just left out to tempt me. But I'll show you a few nice things with this roundabout. And this roundabout has these big concrete barriers all the way around it and big rocks over in other spots. Now, it's very rare that people wouldn't know how to use a roundabout, but in the case they didn't know how to use it and went right through, I would be perfectly safe out here, depending on their speed. When I checked into that hotel yesterday, they didn't ask for a license plate number, so I figured my car's safe there overnight without getting towed. And now I just kind of wait out the rush hour traffic. I'm not in a city park, so I don't have to worry about park rangers. Nobody wants that ranger danger. I just have to worry about police, which I did see one earlier, and bylaw enforcement type of thing. But I think I'll be fine as long as I stay in this roundabout. I am going to get out of this roundabout when the sun goes down because that hotel has a bar, and that'll solve my step 2 issues. I'm not going to go so far as to abuse the free breakfast in the morning, because that's just in bad taste. But if I'm paying for a beverage, I don't see a problem there. It's about an hour until sunset, so I'm in here until then at least. I don't know what the light's going to be like in here. There are some street lights, but I don't know if they'll light it up well enough to see in here. I don't want to use the flashlight. Just a block away, there's a McDonald's with a lobby that's open until 10. So that solves the washroom situation. They're open again at 6 or 7 in the morning. So if I have to drop it like it's hot, I'll just run across the road there, and I can even grab breakfast while I'm at it. What I didn't mention is that there are crosswalks that go kind of around the perimeter. They don't go right up against this roundabout, but people will hear me if I'm being loud. Obviously, the very boring aspect of stealth camping is sitting around with water. But it's not step 2 time quite yet. I'm still on my vitamin kick like I mentioned in the last video. I've been doing that since basically July. I've even brought them with me tonight. So I'll go through every pill I'm taking because they're making me feel pretty good lately. It takes a long time to correct the vitamin deficiency though, especially